Hello, good morning. Let's begin the Life in the UK test number 20. Number 1. It is against the law to smoke tobacco products in nearly every enclosed public place in the UK. Yes, it is against the law. It is not allowed to smoke tobacco products. Not only tobacco, marijuana, isn't it? Marijuana or whatever related with smoking. They not allow like nearly every enclosed place, public place in the UK. When you have an enclosed place, difficult to breathe, isn't it? Number 2, the House of Lords check laws that have been passed by the House of Commons to ensure they are fit for purpose and suggest amendment or purpose new laws. Answer is yes. So I think House of Law is above the House of Commons, isn't it? So House of Law check laws that have been passed by the House of Commons to ensure they are fit for purpose and suggest amendments for purpose a new law. House of Law is on top of House of Commons. Okay, number 3. It is criminal offense to sell alcohol to anyone who is under 18, as well as buy alcohol for people who are under the age of 18. So sell and buy. You can't sell. When you sell, you will have a trouble. If you sell to someone who is under 18, as well as under 18 also not allowed to buy. So buy and sell. You need to answer 2 questions, buy and sell under 18. And number 4, members of the House of Lords may stand for election to the House of Commons. Members of the House of Lords may stand for elections to the House of Commons. The answer is false. No, not allowed. The member of the House of Lords cannot stand for elections, may not stand for elections to the House of Commons. Oh, number 5. Yeah, otherwise people he may make some favor to win the elections for the next round, isn't it? So it should not allow. Number 5. In the years leading up to 1400, Geoffrey Chaucer wrote a series of poems in English about a group of people going to Canterbury on the pilgrimage. 1,400 years. What is it? In the years leading up to 1,400, Geoffrey Chaucer wrote a series of poems in English about a group of people going to the Canterbury on the pilgrimage. Wow! In the year leading up to 1,400. Number 6. Magistrates and justices of the peace, JPS, are member of the local community. Member of the local community. Magistrates and justices of the peace. Justice of the peace. Justice of the peace are member of the local community. Number 7. European Union law is legally binding in the UK. Answer is true. Yes. European Union law is legally binding in the UK. Number 8. From where does most of the money come for local services? Is a central government. From where does most of the money come for local services called central government? From where does most of the money come from local services is called central government. Most of the money come for local service mean from central government. So from central government to the local services. Okay, number 9. How can you get an NI number? You will need to telephone the departments of work and pensions. Just call them. You will get the NI number. Call them. Call to where? Phone to the departments of work and pensions. NI go for pension, isn't it? So work and pensions. Number 10. What are the allowed religions in Britain? I think everyone has right to religious freedom. So that is good. Everyone has right to religious freedom. What are the allowed religion in Britain? Everyone has right to religious freedom. Number 11. Which of the following is a Bridge built by Istanbul Kingdom Brunel is called Clifton Suspension Bridge. Wow. Clifton Suspension Bridge is built by Istanbul Kingdom Brunel. Wow, this is so difficult. Wow. The Clifton Suspension Bridge. Number 12. There are 5 ski centers in Scotland, as well as Europe's longest dry ski slope near Edinburgh. Oh, 5. There are 5 ski centers in Scotland, as well as Europe's longest dry ski slope near Edinburgh. Number 13. A national insurance number, NI, on its own proves to an employer that have the right to work in the UK. NI number, its own proof to the... No. Although you have an NI number, as long as you may not have a right types of visa, you are not allowed to, you don't have a right to work in the UK. You need to have a work permit or a proper visa, like working visa, like tier 2, something this way, isn't it? So only having an NI number alone is not allowed to work. A national insurance number on its own proves to an employer that you have the right to work in the UK. No. So that is false. Number 14. Edward VI died at the age of 15 after ruling for just over 6 years, and his half-sister Mary became queen. Age of 15. Edward VI died at the age of 15 after ruling for just over 6 years, and his half-sister Mary became queen. Edward VI died at the age of 15 after ruling for just over 6 years, and his half-sister Mary became queen. Okay, number 15. The House of Lords can overrule the House of Commons. I think, not really. I would say yes sometime, isn't it? But they said that no, you cannot overrule. Maybe you can suggest to correct some law, right? But the key, they said, cannot overrule the House of Commons. Wow. The House of... No, actually it is not right. The House of Law cannot overrule the House of Commons. Wow. I think, it isn't it? Yeah, I think even actually House of Commons can overrule the House of Law, isn't it? House of Commons can overrule the House of Law, and then but if the House of Law check law that have been passed by the House of Commons to ensure they are fit for purpose, and if they can suggest amendment, you cannot overrule. All they can do is House of Law can suggest amendment to propose new laws. They cannot overrule. I think House of Commons can overrule, isn't it? So that is a reverse. Okay, go back. Number 16. Football has a long history in the UK, and the first professional football clubs were found in the late 19th century. Football has a long history in the UK, and the first professional football clubs were formed in the late 19th century. Football has a long history in the UK, and the first professional football clubs were formed in the late 19th century. Number 17. If you think someone is trying to persuade you to join an extremist or terrorist cause, you should notify your local police force. You should. If you think someone is trying to persuade you to join an extremist or terrorist cause, you should notify your local police force. If you think someone is trying to persuade you to join an extremist or terrorist cause, you should notify your local police force. Number 18. A national insurance number, and I make sure that national insurance contribution and tax you pay are properly recorded against your name. Yes, it is correct. A national insurance number makes sure that the NI contributions and tax you pay are properly recorded against your name. Okay, number 19. Wales, formerly united with England during the reigns of Henry VIII. Wales, formerly united with England during the reigns of Henry VIII. Wales, formerly united with England during the reigns of Henry VIII. Wales, formerly united with England during the reigns of Henry VIII. Number 20. The Prime Minister's official residence is number 10 Downing Street. Wow, that is everyone know, right? Almost everyone know. The Prime Minister's official residence is number 10 Downing Street. Number 21. How many member states are there in the Commonwealth? 54. Wow. How many member states are there in the Commonwealth? Is 54. 54 states are there in the Commonwealth. Number 20. What does an MP do? MP, what does an MP do? Member of Parliament, right? MP can represent, constitutes, helps create new laws and scrutinize and comment on what government is doing. So MP can represent, constitutes, helps create new laws and scrutinize and comment on what government is doing. What does an MP do? MP can represent, constituents, helps create new laws and scrutinize and comments on what government is doing. Okay, number 23. One is bonfire. We know that it is 5th November. 5th November is the bonfire night. Okay, isn't it? I think so. Is it 11 November? I don't know. Maybe 5th November. This is what they said, right? Okay, the 24 is the 5th November. Number 24. Practicing female genital mutations, FGM, or taking a girl or woman abroad for FGM is a criminal offense. Oh, practicing female genital mutations, mutilations, or taking a girl or woman abroad for FGM. Oh, FGM, female genital mutilation, is a criminal offense. So the answer is true. I think that's all for today, and I will see you on next test number 21. Bye. Have a nice day. Thanks.